Hello,
Hello.
everybody, and welcome to the Gorbit podcast. We're here to review the India versus South Africa Test series, the second test. South Africa dominating in that Test match. India very poor, South Africa very good. Seem to be on a roll. The defending Test champions, World Test champions. We have Gorbit, the boss. He is with us to talk about this. And Gurvi, it was not a good test match. It wasn't actually a good series for India, was it? It was very disaster.
Yep. Hello, guys. Welcome to our official YouTube podcast. I hope you guys are doing good. Everybody's doing fine in their lives, and hopefully everybody's watching it. And if you're watching it, you like it and subscribe it. Yes, it wasn't a very good series. If you look at in terms of India, obviously none of the batters scored big hundreds. None of the bowlers taken a lot of wickets also. So it wasn't a very ideal series for India.
Yeah, we discussed this the other day. That once again, the South Africa spinners, especially Simon Harmer, it was absolutely fantastic this series. Jansen was absolutely fantastic this series. They outbowled India, which you don't really get in Indian conditions. Literally, they dominate. And Harmer once again picking up 5 wickets in the second innings of this match. Just could not play in bizarre leads. There was a lead by Washington where he completely misjudged it. He almost got bowled around his legs. The discipline of the Indian batsmen were not there. Sai Sundaran, he was actually pretty good. He survived 110 deliveries.
Yep.
He only scored 11. He scored
That's
11 runs. But that doesn't matter. If you're trying to save a test match, whether you score 11 runs or 100 runs, it doesn't matter. He was there for 100 balls. So he did show some little fight, but the rest could not go with him. Gaurav, here's a question for you. It's the three players I'm going to mention to you that have completely dropped off this series, and a little bit in West Indies as well. KOL, Jaiswal and Richard Punt. Now, Richard Punt wasn't available in the West Indies series, but he was again poor this South African series with Richard Punt. Poor against New Zealand in New Zealand, poor against Bangladesh a year ago as well. Those three batsmen are not doing well in Indian conditions, which is very poor. They've gone backwards, haven't they? They've really gone backwards since Gambia has took over. It's very disappointing to see, no?
Yep. If you're talking about, we'll discuss this one about KL Rahul itself. Okay. KL Rahul, if you look at the KL Rahul scenario, okay, he was out of this team before 2, 3 years ago. Okay, he wasn't playing the Test cricket. Okay, after that he scored some kind of a run, and once he was playing in the middle order, I think he got a famous 100 in South Africa itself, batting at number 5, if you remember it. Okay, at that point of time, if you remember, he got back in the team playing Test cricket. Once again, he was selected in the Border Gavaskar Trophy itself, and after that, I think Rohit Sharma has to retire. So he was once he back in the team. He scored a brilliant 100 in Border Gavaskar Trophy also. Looking at the SSB Jaiswal things, I think he also not scoring a lot. He is not been converting his start into big scores. Okay, so that's a big concern. But still, he's still you can give him those certain test matches, right? To SSB as well. His record is very good in Test cricket itself. Okay, and if you look at the Rishabh Pant scenario, this is how he plays. Some days might come off, it looks good, and some days it doesn't come off, it would look ugly, right? So he has come back after a long injury itself. I think he had a very good series in England, right? He had played very good cricket in England series also. So you'll be giving him chance, but if you look at the clear Rahul scenario, played over 60 test matches, averages 35. Even I was looking at the other day, I was looking Ravindra Jadeja's batting average. He averages 38 with the ball. You can understand if if the all-rounder, if someone like Ravindra Jadeja batting at number six, number seven, number eight some days, okay, averaging 38, and the guy who has batted all the day, all his entire life in the opening slot, KL Rahul, has been averaging 35. So there's a big reason to concern. There's a big reason to worry itself. Okay, I will. If you look at, if you're asking me, I will be giving chances to some other player. I will be looking different combination at the opening slot. I will try Abhimanyu Ishwaran, who has been scoring a plenty of runs in the domestic cricket. I will might try Ruturaj Gaikwad also. Okay, because for me, you have given enough chances to KL Rahul to prove themselves. I will continue to play him in a white ball series. Okay, but I will try to look different option in without cricket. And this is not the first time that he's played in a red ball format Indian scene, the home ground. I'm talking about it. And whenever, if you look at his home record, okay, it has been quite terrible. The most of the 100 he has scored has been out of India itself. So that's a big reason. If you need to score this big 100, big daddy 100 once you are playing at your home, right?
Yeah, and for the first time in a long time, none of their batsmen scored 100 this series. I can't remember a series where India and Indian batsmen have not made 100 in their own home conditions. Um, so that's one thing they need to fix up. The other thing they need to fix up is their coaching. As of yet, Gus and Gambia is still there. They haven't made a decision as of yet, as we do the show live. Um, if
They
they
will
were
not
going
change
to
it
do,
either. They will not change it either. I think
yeah,
Gautam Gambhir will stay for 2000, will stay till 2027 World Cup no matter what. I think he will stay till 2027.
well, he can stay, but I don't think he should be the Red Bull coach. I think he should be. They should step him down for Red Bull duties. I reckon they should get. I mentioned this on the day four with you that they should get Robert Strassi back. They should try VVS Laxman or Rodrava, get them back. I know two of those names I mentioned step down because
I think Rahul
politics
Dravid is
and
not interested in coaching anymore right now for this Indian team. Okay,
so
he's not interested right now. He hasn't renewed
yeah.
his contract. Ravi Shastri is also done with this Indian cricket. He will not gonna come back in the setup once again. BVS Lakshman would be good choice for the Red Bull format, but I think he's currently India's A coach and under 19 coach. Probably he's the main head in the BCCI headquarters. That is obviously. I'm not talking about the BCCI headquarters. I'm talking about this NC coach. He's the head right now. So you might have to ask him also that whether he's interested to coach Indian team right now or not. Okay, one of the most scenario we have discussed more than enough about the Gautam Gambhir scenario with the coaching staff also. Okay, we need to discuss about the players also. How many players have performed and how many players have not been performing. If you look at we have discussed about the KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant, and Yashasvi Jaiswal for that matter, right? So look at the bowler also. Washington Sundar hasn't been bowling too good in the series also. I can understand he has batted really well and he has batted in very good in the England series also. But if you look at his performance, once India, I think once West Indies was also touring to India, his performance wasn't up to there as a bowler. His performance not been up to there again in the series also. So that's a big reason to worry because once Ravichandra Ashwin left out, he has retired from all this format. Okay, you need to obviously you are the first choice of the spinner. If we're talking about the off spinner, you are the only off spinner in this Indian team. You're playing as a frontline spinner. You need to pick wickets no matter what. Your batting will be extra benefit for the team member, but you need to pick those wickets in the and with the once you're bowling with Ravindra Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja has also been okay in the series, but he is not been that good that he was earlier. He used to pick wickets for fun in India. He used to pick 6 or 7 wickets for fun. So his performance has also been not been that kind of good where he was earlier once he was playing with Ravichandran Ashwin. If you look at the bowlers also, Mohammad Siraj was not been good. Okay, he had also very average series in this series. Jasprit Bumrah, He also not been that great lately. So it was quite a bad series for all of them. None of the batsmen had scored, and none of the bowlers who was taking a continuous wicket in the series, and that's the reason that they have lost the series.
Yeah, those players that we mentioned, so we
Because
mentioned KL
ultimately,
Rahul.
sorry, Lucas, because ultimately, no matter how much plan you can make, it's end of the day, you got to execute on the field itself, and this you got to play in the field itself. The players gonna perform. That's how the team works.
Yeah, we mentioned KL, we mentioned Dysel, we mentioned Washington. Incidentally, they all did well in Australia and England. They all did pretty good. There were KL got 100. Dysel got 100 in both nations. Washington was fantastic in Australia. So they have come to India and they've gone backwards, which is a bit worrying because the pitches are suited to their play. They're slow. You know, Washington was a good spinner. He was fantastic in Australia with his spin, as I just mentioned, controlling the rate. But their spinners are not performing in India at the moment, which is weird. This isn't just one series. This happened in the New Zealand series as well, where Matt Henry had an absolute field day in that first innings. Bumrah's not performing as well on these pitches. We call Bumrah the best bowler in the world. And so far he's really struggling in his home test. He's getting out bowled by bowlers like Jensen. No disrespect to Jensen. Jensen's a fine bowler,
You
but
talk about the Martin Jansen. Their fast bowler also been performing very
yeah,
well. And if you look at the Indian fast bowler, they
yeah,
not have been up to the mark in the
no,
series, and that's the reason. If you don't perform well in the in the series, you gotta obviously lose the series. You need some 4 or 5 players. You need to be performing every single point of time, and there are none of the players who was in their form in the peak. If you look at the batting performances, Sri Jaiswal just scored 150 in the entire series. Here, Rahul failed miserably in the series. Look at the number 3 batsman. There has been a lot of changes. Washington Sundar played at number 3 in the first test match. Sai Sudarshan played at second. Number 4, there has been a lot of changes because the captain was not there. Shubman Gill was not there. Sambu Durajara batted at number 4. And the Rishabh Pant wasn't been a great hot form. Okay, and that's the reason to worry because none of the players who was in their peak form.
They've got a long while now before they play another Test match. So they don't play another Test match until September, I believe. So that's a very long wait. For
And I
some
don't
strange
think
reason.
they are playing any kind of a series in 2026 also. I think they have
Yeah,
got only one or probably 2 test matches in the 2026. I'm not seeing any kind of test matches in the home in
yeah.
their home series itself. So that's a big reason to worry. They will be playing a lot of away test matches. They will be touring to Sri Lanka. They will be touring to New Zealand. That's the again very difficult to handle. I think New Zealand has always been the tough series for India. They have never been won a single test series in the New Zealand. So that's the big reason Sri Lanka has been of lately has been great for Indian team. They have won a test series there. Okay, so New Zealand again they will be very difficult. And if you look at the World Test Championship cycle, again there will be a very difficult chance for this time also that they will not be able to qualify for the finals because after that I think in 2027 Australia will be touring to India, right? So
Yeah.
they need to win a lot of test matches to stay in contention for the World Test Championship final.
It's a pity we're not playing India now while they stink. We'll probably get India when they're much better. But anyway, that has been today's show. Thank you, Gurveer, for coming on. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe to us. You don't have to watch every video as long as you subscribe to us.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
the main thing.
You have to watch the video, guys, because that's the more thing. And if you are watching it, do like it, do subscribe it, and hit the bell icon because you guys have
Exactly.
been showing a lot of love and affection to our channel. Make sure to, if you're watching it, do subscribe it and hit the bell icon.
Exactly. Well, anyway, Gurveer, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next time, and goodbye for now.